A third grader at a Chicago public school says he was punched in the cafeteria by a person he calls the lunchman. Surveillance video captured footage that day, but the 8-year-old's mom is not allowed to see it. CBS 2's Lauren Victory is always investigating and shares the mother's frustrations and her son's fears.
Happy-go-lucky. That's how you'll find most kids at Oscar de Priest Elementary. Most kids.
They was asking me, did I feel safe here? At the school, they was asking me, am I okay?
8-year-old Jameel Coopwood recaps a conversation with adults at his Chicago public school in September. Their inquiry after a serious allegation by the third grader.
He had punched me like right here. And then I didn't feel safe there no more at all.
Jameel says that punch came from a cafeteria employee he calls the lunchman.
Well, he hit me, I had just like started crying, and then I walked away.
I ask without judgment, but I have to ask, how do you know he's not just making this up?
A mother knows.
Jamice Parrish would have even more confidence if she had answers from the school. Initially, things looked promising when the mom spoke with an administrator.
She had already had the DCFS worker's name and the intake number.
The principal followed up with an email that day confirming she also submitted the case to CPS investigators.
I was like, okay, so they're going to take care of this.
Then things took a turn.
I think it was the next 2 days, my son came and told me, well, I talked to DCFS today. I said, what?
Parrish said that interview with the Department of Children and Family Services happened without her there and without her even knowing about it. She grew even more upset as her son grew more uncomfortable because apparently the lunchman was still in school despite the investigation.
He was like looking at me like crazy when I was trying to eating my food.
I'm trying to figure out why is he still here.
That's audio from a secret recording Parrish took while speaking with a CPS investigator. At that point, a month and a half had passed with no staffing changes in the lunchroom.
This is not okay to me at all.
I completely understand. And like I said, I will be asking my supervisor what those protocols are.
How are you an investigator and you don't even know the protocol of what you're investigating?
Adding to her frustration, the question of surveillance footage the 8-year-old says he saw from that fateful day in the cafeteria.
What do you see in the video?
I seen me and my friend was right there. And then when I had said no to him, he had just punched me right here.
Mom says she asked to see the same recording and was denied.
They showed my son but didn't show me. How are you showing a minor anything?
A district spokesperson tells us requests to see surveillance are granted on a case-by-case basis. We asked multiple times, but no one explained the case for not showing Parrish the video for months.
Why can't the parent of the student at least see the video of what happened to their child?
Desperate for answers, Parrish filed a public records request with DCFS for the video of her own son. Curiously, CPS sent us the rights students have during an investigation. Among them, you have a right to access the information gathered during the investigation and the evidence that will be used to make a determination. Lauren Victory, CBS 2 News.
A day after our interview, Parrish said DCFS called to tell her the case was closed. Those investigators did not find enough evidence. But CPS says its investigation is still ongoing, so the mom's quest for answers continues. She still can't see the video, but won't give up her fight to see that footage. Both DCFS and CPS, by the way, tell us interviewing children without their parents is allowed.